Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Hairsa, also known as the Hairsa Way, here on YouTube and on Instagram. Today I'm coming with a video that I'm sure a lot of y'all were looking forward to because I did hint at it on my Instagram stories. I'm doing a video on this iconic collection between Ellis, Atlantis and Blend Bunny. This is volume 2. They already have a volume 1, another iconic collab, but I'm so excited to talk about this one today. Thank you so much to Blend Bunny for sending it to me in PR. First of all, let me show you the pieces of this collection. So first one, my personal favorite, this is the Garden of Stars. First of all, this packaging, I know I said this on my Instagram stories, but truly I was on my knees. Oh my God, it's so ethereal, beautiful, gorgeous. I love it. This is the Garden of Stars. coming back to talking about the product. And it is an all shimmer palette, the first one for Blend Bunny actually. And let me tell y'all, these shimmers are extremely sparkly. They're not playing around with this all shimmer palette. And as you can see, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can definitely see that dent. I've already used this. Not all of the shades, but definitely 2 of the shades. Chef's kiss, I gotta tell y'all, but more on that later. Then we have 2 smaller palettes. These are 15 pan each. First one is Origin, and it's an all matte warm toned palette. Look at her. Oh, she's so beautiful. And the second one is Imperial, and this is an all matte cool toned palette. Now, the collection itself actually is 4 pieces. I only have 3 because the 4th piece is actually these 2 palettes put together, which I love, by the way, because that gives the option to people that are okay with bigger palettes and are okay with having both warm and cool tones in their collection. And it gives the options to people to pick either, because you might be into smaller palettes or just want to pick just warm or cool. You know, you don't want to have both. So I love that they created that. It's so smart to do that because, again, not everybody has the space for bigger palettes. Not everybody wants bigger palettes. And also, again, they can pick the tones that they want or get both and just, you know, stick with smaller palettes. Again, it's so efficient and so smart to divide the collection that way. So obviously I have the 2 smaller palettes and the Garden of Stars. I'm excited to try them on camera for you today. I will be honest though, I have used these products. I just got them yesterday. I'm filming this on a Tuesday. These arrived on Monday. I've already done like 3 looks in total off camera. So I'm genuinely very excited to actually do a 4th look here on YouTube for y'all. Now, just to get the details out of the way, this collection launches on August 1st, this Friday, this upcoming Friday at 10 a.m. PST, which is 1 p.m. EST. I'll put it on the screen because I'm sure me saying EST, PST, PM, AM, it's getting confusing. So I'll definitely put everything on the screen. Now, the price of the Garden of Stars is $48. You can definitely use a code. I don't have one, but there's plenty of amazing creators that do. I think this is a great price for an all shimmer palette, because if you were to get these as singles, it would definitely go for a lot more than $48. So I genuinely love the price for this one. And the small palettes, they're $21 each. And I believe the big palette, the one, again, that these 2 are combined together, I believe is $42. I am so excited for this collection. I even told Maggie, I was like, I know for a fact this collection will do so freaking well. It's so beautiful. I haven't been able to use anything. Again, this literally arrived yesterday and I've been using it like crazy. I've done 2 looks that I took photos of. One actually I just posted today on my Instagram. Well, when you see this video, probably is gonna be a few days. It's this look. I'll put it on the screen somewhere. Oh my God, you guys, I really was feeling myself in this look. So angelic, so pretty. I was using 2 shimmers from this palette, obviously, and I was using Nightshade, the one that I pointed out that has a dip right here, and I used it as a liner, and then all over my brow bone, a lid, and Cupid's bow and highlighter, I used Perline, I believe is how you say it, the iridescent right here. How do I explain this shade? It has like a very soft yellow shimmer throughout it, but not like very intense. And again, there's nothing wrong with like intense iridescence. Y'all know I love me an iridescent shadow, but there's something about this shade that just melts into the skin. And I did not use any glitter glue, okay? I put it, again, lid, actually even lash line, I forgot to mention that. Lash line as well here. No fallout, no nothing. I didn't even use a brush. I just took my finger and tapped it all over, and Chef's Kiss. The only matte that I used was from Imperial, and it was Dust right here. Again, you can check out my post on Instagram. I'll link it down below to see the full breakdown of the products that I use in case you're curious about anything else. I did a very quick look today actually for work, and I used both palettes. Subdued all over, so good, such a good mauve, very pinky mauve. Origin as a liner, very thin liner, and I just, again, they went together so well. This collection gives you all the options to mix all the neutrals and all the colors that, you know, the shimmer palette provides and everything. Again, such a gorgeous collection. As you can tell, even though this is technically a review slash still a first impression, because obviously I haven't used every eyeshadow that this collection contains, I'm a big fan already. One thing I love about all three palettes, whether we're talking about the shimmers or the matte ones, is that we have a good gradient of, you know, light to dark colors. There's coherence in the color stories. I love that in the shimmer specifically, we get both light and dark and also neutral and colorful shimmers. Like, there's such a good mix. This is such a well done all shimmer palette. Again, I cannot get over it, but I know that y'all are tired of my yapping. I'll definitely be putting timestamps on this video. So for those of y'all that want to just skip to application, you can definitely do that. I am excited to slap some more shadows on my eyes today. So let's get started. Eyes have been prepped and primed. Brows are done. Hair has been put up. Bratz mirror in hand. And let's get started. I kind of want to match my top. As you can see, my top is like a very dark, almost like a gray with very slight brown undertones. I'm thinking maybe this shade right here, Marbled, will be a good match. Let's take some Marbled onto my brush, and I'm gonna come a little closer so you guys can see the application. I'm gonna apply it. That was a good choice, okay? That was a good choice. I'm gonna apply it along my lash line. I didn't plan this look, by the way. I'm just winging it. Literally, I'm gonna wing it too. Y'all know I love a winged out shape. What can I say? I feel like it goes well with my eye shape. So I'm gonna apply this very thickly on my lash line. I know it looks rough now, so have faith in me. Because my eyes are slightly hooded, as you can see, I created a very thick wing. So when I open my eyes, you would think that I applied it all over my lid, although I didn't. My lid doesn't end there. It goes a little bit above it. But again, I'm creating that like thick wing illusion, and I'm gonna go with a crease brush now, and let's go with Artifact, the shade that is a little bit lighter than Marbled, like a perfect mid-tone gray, and I'm gonna smudge this out. If you make me pick between browns and grays as my favorite neutrals, grays, 100%. Not that I don't love browns, don't get me wrong, but a cool tone neutral will always do it for me. And just to make sure that Marble doesn't get lost in the process, I'm going with it a little bit here, just to make sure that close to my lash line, we're still staying more in, you know, the darker gray. I want a really nice, very seamless gradient. So again, I'm jumping in between the two. Let's go with Slate. Let's go with the one right next to Artifact. I'm just going down the row, and I'm gonna apply this, you guessed it, above. These grays got me excited. What do we think? I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Here it is, you guys, the other eye done as well. Let's talk about this smoky goodness for a second, because I'm just feeling myself in this look. I don't know, I'm doing it. I know you are gonna yell at me, which I'm not gonna do, but if I left this look this way and did my full face, it would still be a banger. But I know you guys want to see those shimmers in action, and what can I say? I just provide for my peeps here on YouTube. So I'm gonna go now into Garden of Stars. I'm so excited to use this on camera. Now the hard part is, which shimmer do I want to use? I kind of want to use Perline again, because I want you guys to see her in action. I don't know, I feel like I have to. Literally went with this brush right here, which by the way is from the Lynn's collection with Blend Bunny. Also, I received that one in PR. And let me take a little bit of, again, Perline, this one right here. I just have to show y'all. I'm so sorry. I have to do it. And again, brow bone just a little bit. So good. Let me put it on the other one. Stop. Pick your pens up. Let's write an essay about her, because this is so good. Stop. I'm being so serious right now, you guys. I love Perline. And again, I know that you guys know that I'm very drawn to dark shimmers, but there's something about her that just gets me. But I'm going to use another shimmer. I'm thinking, should I like arch one on my inner crease? Should I do a little bit of alloy? Let's try. Yeah. No glitter glue. And I'm going very lightly with alloy. I'm going for the ethereal vibes, y'all. I don't know. Just this packaging has me feeling all the ethereal vibes. What do we think? I think I did that. I think I did that. I'm gonna do my full face off camera. Also, you guys, one thing I forgot to mention, this collection is also magnetic. See, I popped Perline out. You can customize, create your own color stories, take from other Blend Bunny. Very often recently been taken for travel. Like I've just been popping out mattes and shimmers from all my magnetic Blend Bunny palettes, and I've been putting them together in a tiny palette, and I've been taking them with me. But I might do that with like the 15 pan, because I can create a full Blend Bunny color story with like all the magnetic palettes that I have from them. Like granted, a lot of the palettes that I have were pre the magnetic era, but I think Blend Bunny is slowly working towards making everything magnetic. And again, whatever is magnetic, I can just create my own color stories, pop everything out and just put whatever my heart desires. Go crazy, let your imagination run wild, create your own color stories, do BYOPs, post them on Instagram, YouTube, wherever. Face makeup is complete. Well, not everything, because one thing I forgot to mention is that these are not just eye palettes, these are face palettes as well. That's again also including the big palette that I don't have, because these two make up the big palette. Literally it says it in the back, but of course I forgot to mention it. Forgive me, I'm all over the place. I just love this collection so much. Okay, this and Beauty Below have to be my favorite launches, not just from Blend Bunny, across the board when it comes to like indie makeup. I'm just so in love. Okay, so I've applied, again, primer, foundation, concealer, cream, blush, and bronzer, set my face with powder, applied my powder bronzer, and now for blush, I'm thinking I want to use the warm tone palette since I didn't give her a chance today. Let's go with Enamel. Let's go with this one right here. Enamel is this one. By the way, Vapor is one of the shadows that immediately caught my eye because it's such a pretty tone. There's like a lot of like rosiness to the brown. I love those kind of browns. They're kind of hard to find. So let's go with Enamel. And let's see. Ooh, okay. Enamel is pretty. Ooh. She is showing up a lot more cool toned on my cheeks than I was expecting. Let me try to layer some Vapor on top. Ooh, okay. I'm not going to put a lot because I don't want this to come out too mauvey. And I'm going to use a powder brush to blend them together. But hold on a second. This kind of combo is giving major like 90s vibe. Let's try it here too. Ooh, that is pretty. I like it. It's not like anything that I have like blush wise in my collection. It's hard to find like nude blushes that are not warm toned sometimes. For highlighter, I have to go with Perline again. Again, I want you guys to see this. I'm actually gonna provide a tutorial for my look that I mentioned. That tutorial is probably gonna come either later this week or early next week. Let's apply Perline all over my cheeks. See what I mean? It just melts because I just put a little bit. I could layer it if I wanted to. I could make her look very, very intense. But again, I just wanted to put a little bit. I'm gonna connect it a little bit to this brow bone. Just a little bit of something there. Again, very subtle, but it's there. For my lash line, I'm going to go with Artifact, which is the mid-tone gray that I use. And I'm just going to apply a little bit here. Again, my lash line. I'm going to smudge it out across. I promised to shimmer on the lash line, so that's what I'm going to do. But this time I'm going to go with the glitter glue just a little bit. And I'm actually going to do kind of like a spotlight effect, which I'm going to apply the shimmer. Well, first the glitter glue right in the middle of my lower lash line. Let's do Luster. Why not? Let's put her right here. Oh, that is pretty, y'all. That spotlight effect is pretty. I'm hoping my camera does not sabotage me on this, but I'm gonna go off camera, do my mascara on my lips, and come right back to give my final thoughts and opinions about this collection Spoiler alert, I love it. All right, y'all, mascara is on, lip is on, and the look is complete. First of all, what do we think of this glam? I think I ate that up because, yeah, this smoky gray eye is doing it for me, and it's matching my top really nicely. I love this collection. I truly, truly think it's one of the best collections that has come out this year, not even just from Blend Bunny, in general. As I said before, this is not my first time trying these two palettes on camera, okay? So I will admit I've used, which one is Imperial? Imperial more than Origin. I used Imperial, like I said, you know, earlier today, yesterday, and then even a look that I didn't even take pictures of, I mostly used Imperial. I actually used most of the, you know, rosy mauves here. But I have to say the matte formula is exactly what we have come to expect and love from Blend Bunny, which is, you know, very blendable, very easy to apply, pigmented. Again, all the high praise for the matte shadow. I genuinely think, again, I said it before, I'll say it again, it's so well thought out to have split that big palette into two, again, for people that might be into smaller palettes or people that want just one tone over the other. I, again, think that these matte palettes, both of them, have an amazing, well thought out color story. Let me get the other one up. Well thought out color story with beautiful gradients. And again, perfect for every skin tone, every skill level. Let me bring that, my favorite phrase on this channel back. You don't got to think too hard. Sometimes you can just follow the gradient and create a very coherent look. Every day, I don't know, going out, going to buy bread, whatever you prefer. Now let's talk about the shimmers a little bit, because the shimmers, that is one thing that Blend Bunny has improved on so much. And not just this year, way before that. I feel like since All Done Up, the shimmers have been, you know, getting better and better and better and better. From what I can tell with what I've used so far from the Garden of Stars palette, these shimmers are, again, very sparkly. Y'all already heard it. I'm probably gonna put a clip in too. But they're very soft, creamy, like in a soft, you know, easy to use way, not creamy in a, oh, it's gonna crease on me way. Like, you know what I mean? These shimmers are something else. I know I'm bad at this, but I just wanted to grab like 4 for y'all to see. Like, you see what I mean? These are wet looking. For those of y'all that might like a more dispersed shimmer application, like how I did today and how I did on my other look that I keep talking about because I love it so much, it's a perfect palette. And again, you can go intense too. You can layer the shimmer on top of a glitter glue and you can get that, again, extreme sparkly effect that we all love. I mean, at least me, I do love it. But you see what I mean? Like, it's very versatile in that way. And again, you can use these shimmers all over, even on the lips. I saw Ellis on his stories talk about that you can use them all over the lip. Again, I think this is a very well done palette. As you can tell, this is my favorite piece of the collection. I love my shimmers. What can I say? I just love them so much. But yeah, I'm, again, loving the fact that we are getting magnetic palettes and the fact that we can customize and create our own color stories and go wild. And again, easy to travel as well. Have to say, I love this collection. Again, a huge thanks to Blend Bunny for sending it to me in PR. Truly a dream come true. As y'all know, Blend Bunny is one of my favorite brands of all time. So yeah, I think this collection is gonna be a banger. Absolutely, you know, check them out. You don't have to rush on August 1st. You can get them whenever. One thing that I love about Blend Bunny is that they don't create FOMO. I hate when brands do that kind of marketing. The products are gonna be there. They're very good about not selling out, but even if they do, I'm sure they will bring it back. I love that about Blend Bunny. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you next time. And let me know what you thought about this collection. I'm very curious. Are you gonna pick anything up? Now, later? What is your favorite part of the collection? What are you most intrigued about? What do you think about them splitting the palette? I wanna hear all your thoughts in the comments. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Let's get into this look one more time before we go. Sorry, I know I said bye, but yeah, no, I'm gonna have to recreate this look because I need to go out in it, okay? It's too glam. It's too glam for it to stay home.